Earlier today.
What about February? When they talk about February, has to be the quick turnaround date.
Yeah, he's fucking nuts. The dude is crazy. He literally makes up lies as he goes, and y'all be all over the place following them, listening to what they say.
If you beat JoJo, will you go petition with the WBC?
When I beat JoJo, petition. What you mean petition?
Like petition, like for example, like Eddie Hearn today with Demetrius Andrade and Charlo, he petitioned to make him mandatory for the title shots. Like, yeah, you have the portion of the belt, you can do the same thing.
I mean, I don't got no portion of the belt. I got the motherfucking belt.
Where you come from?
South Florida.
But we don't want to see Teofimo from Florida.
I thought he's from New York.
Nah, he ain't from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, what's up?
Teofimo.
We know they saying everything, but let's fight. Let's go.
You watch for real.
Believe that. Sure.
Teofimo not from New York. Teofimo
I know
from
he's
Florida.
from Florida. I know he's from Dade Powell.
Yeah, come on. I've been knowing Teofimo. I know Teofimo originally as Gordo. He going as Gordo. He from Florida. He ain't from goddamn New York.
I'm glad you said that.
So Devin Haney responds to Teofimo Lopez dropping his belts, moving up to 140 after the George Kambosos fight. I mean, everything Devin Haney was saying was spot on, man. He said, him and his father is delusional. They liars, and it's true. Eddie Hearn said he'd pay for the fight. Bill Haney and TLC shook on it, man. They all shook on it. He's like, yeah, we'll pay for the fight. After you fight Kambosos, we'll make that happen, right? And they all shook on it. And now he's talking about, he's going to move up and try to go after Josh Taylor. But the thing is with that, it's not like he's going to get the Josh Taylor fight right away. So Teo going to have to take, if he's moving up to 140, he's going to have to take some other challenges, man, to get him geared up for Josh Taylor. I think he loses to Josh Taylor, but, what is he going to do? Punch air until he finally lands the fight with Josh Taylor? Josh Taylor already said, hey, bro, you got things to take care of at your division. Take care of your division first. You know what I mean? And Teo Sr., man, I was watching a separate interview with him. He comes out. Everything he was saying was just crap. Everything coming out of his mouth, man, talking about, Josh Taylor is scared. He's talking about he needs to take care of his work in his division. That's scary talk. And I'm like, well, you're doing the same shit almost. You're acting like you're afraid of Devin Haney, but then you shook on it and you went against your word. So people are attesting it to Devin Teofimo Lopez. He's not able to make the weight anymore, and he's having trouble making 135. I get it, man, but if that's the case, don't shake on it and tell Devin and Bill and Eddie Hearn and everybody that you're ready to jump into this fight. And then they said they was ready to jump into the fight with Devin in February, trying to have a short turnaround time so Devin won't be as prepared. What kind of shit is that? And Devin brought that up, as well. And it's funny because Devin was like, bro, I know Teofimo, man. We known him as Gordo, back in the now every time I see Teo, I gotta call him Gordo now. I can't even call him Teofimo, man. I gotta call him Gordo. And now I'm looking at him now like a Gordo, man. It's just hilarious. Like I can see him making pizzas or some shit. I don't know. It's just weird that now I see him looking like a Luigi. He always remind me of Luigi and shit from Super Mario Brothers. Teofimo looks like Luigi, and he looks like Sid from Hey Arnold. Like whenever Teo wears his hat backwards, he look just like that cartoon dude from Hey Arnold. Just look at Hey Arnold. Look at Sid. You'll see him jump out. Same nose. It's hilarious, bro. But it's pretty clear. Bill Haney, he's frustrated with it. He's very frustrated. Devin, he seems to speak truth. They asked him about, how he feel about the Kambosos fight. He says, something about Teo looks a little off, man. He just look like he's not focused. And I was telling y'all, man, something don't look right with the kid. He's already talking about he's injured before the fight. And I don't know if that's a psychological, tactical move he's trying to pull on the Kambosos. I mean, I don't see the point of him saying that, but, unless to build in an excuse before the fight. In case he loses, he can say, hey, look, I was injured going into this fight. But most boxers say it after the fight. A lot of the times they don't say it before the fight, you know. But it's clear that Devin Haney, he wanted to smoke. It don't look like it's gonna happen. They're saying if he moves up, I'm like, okay, which one is it? If Devin moves to 140 or is it February? They know damn well February is unlikely. That's very unrealistic. So they had to just throw that out there. You know, it's pretty clear they don't want to fight Devin Haney, man. He knows that's a big risk. But that's the thing. That's what boxing is about, taking risks. That's why you fight the best. And clear that Teofimo doesn't want to fight the best because he's a fraud. Like I've been telling everybody the whole time. And also, the Brooklyn thing. Devin says he claims Teofimo is not even from Brooklyn. And I've been telling everybody he's from Brooklyn, and I'm like, okay, now they saying he's from Florida. So I gotta do some research, man. I got some folks I want to talk to back home. You know, and it's funny because every time I look up Teofimo being from Brooklyn, it never shows where in Brooklyn he's from. All I keep saying is he's from Brooklyn, New York. He's from Brooklyn, New York. Okay, but where at in Brooklyn? There's many neighborhoods in Brooklyn. Is he from Bed-Stuy? Is he from Flatbush? Is he from Coney Island? Is he from Red Hook? Is he from Park Slope? Is he from Canarsie? Is he from East New York? Is he from Fort Greene? Is he from Williamsburg? Is he from Greenpoint? Is he from Bensonhurst? Is he from Bay Ridge? Where is this kid from? Is he from Dyker Heights? I can't see any specifics on where in Brooklyn Teofimo's from. So now I'm starting to think this motherfucker really ain't from Brooklyn. How come I've never seen him I've never seen any pictures of him in Brooklyn. I've never seen Chris Colbert, none of the other real Brooklyn boxers ever like shout him out or take photos with him. I don't know, just something odd about that now. Now I gotta look into that and see if he really is from Brooklyn. I mean, what is being from New York? That doesn't mean you moved to New York. That doesn't mean you're from New York. You have to be born, raised there. That means he had to be born in Brooklyn or born in New York, lived in New York most of his life to be from New York. Not be 18 years old or 15, 16 and then move to New York. That means you are not a native of New York. You just live there. You are a resident. So I gotta look into that because it always was in the back of my mind. Like, if he's from New York, if he's from Brooklyn, how come you never see videos of him? You know, like most boxers, they do their little videos. They go back to where they from, like, you know, Tank back in Baltimore, you know, shit like that. Shakur back in Newark. But you never see videos of Teofimo going back to Brooklyn. If there's something out there, show me. I could be wrong. But I'm going to have to look into this, man, and ask some people back home. Yo, you ever heard of this Teofimo kid? Where in Brooklyn is he from? He's from Bushwick. You know what I mean? Where? You know, so it's very interesting to see Devin Haney's take on this, man. I feel, you know, it's fucked up. You know, it's sad that Devin got to go through that. You know, that's kind of like, you know, but hey, if he drops his belts, man, maybe Devin can go after the belts from, you know, fight for the other belts against somebody that's favorable, man, that's willing to jump in the ring with him. Crazy thing is, George Camboso said he's willing to fight Devin Haney. You know, that's what it's all about, man. You got these dudes ducking these fighters, and you got the lesser known names. They always the ones that jump in the ring. Don't you find that kind of odd? And I think a lot of this got something to do with the money, man. And when I'll make a video on that coming up. I think I want to touch on that. It's about the money. It's about these boxers. They get too much. They get so much that they turn into divas and they're not hungry no more. So they don't want to take on challenges no more. That's what I think it is. A lot of this time it's about they get paid too much. Maybe that need to change, at least until they start doing things that they supposed to be doing. But anyway, let me know what you think about Devin Haney's response to Gordo, man. You know, this is hilarious, man. Gordo. I'll get y'all later. I'll catch you guys later on the next one. I got some more vids coming, so stay tuned, man. I'm off this. Peace.